Good evening, everybody, and welcome to the campus here at Dracut High School. It is the Edmund Murphy Winter Classic featuring some of the state of Massachusetts' finest girls basketball teams. Jason will be calling the action for you here on the highlight guy. Steve Cody is the man on the moving pictures. Want to wish everybody a happy holiday. Hope you had a good one with your families. And thank you for joining us here tonight on the campus of Dracut High School, home of the Middies. We are going to meet the coaches and the starting lineups for both of tonight's first combatants. You're going to see a good one, folks. You're going to see Cathedral High School. The Panthers were the Division IV state champions from a year ago, and they are going to be playing the South High School Community School. The Colonels actually lost in the Sweet 16 to eventual champion Foxborough High School. And so you are going to see the cream of the crop here in the state of New Hampshire. This is the first one we'll be calling for you, 5:30 here tonight. The nightcap will be 7 o'clock between Tingsboro and Dracut High School. And again, Dracut was one win away from winning a state title. They ran into that tough Foxborough team in the Division II title from a year ago. And Tingsboro lost in the Sweet 16 in Division IV. They lost to an eventual Final Four team. So you're going to see some really good teams from a year ago. Coach Peter Witz of Dracut High School across the way has put together for us a really, really good docket of games. The two winners will face off on Friday night for the tournament title. And we're about to meet the starting lineups for tonight's first game. The Cathedral High School Panthers are the away team this evening. Tamia Darling, number 1. Hijah Allen Paisley, number 2, getting the start. Jasmine Day Cox, number 3. Keona Rains, number 5. And rounding out the starting lineup is Melanie Smith, number 13, a junior. Head coach is Clinton Lassiter, and now we'll meet the home team, coached by Diego McLean. South High School, Jayla Colon, number 1. Anitzi Robles, number 3. Naima Blue, number 5. Brian Bisconis. Rounding out the starting 5. We'll take this time out for the national anthem. We'll be right back with the opening tip. Terrific rendition of the national anthem there. We're ready to get things underway. Contrary to popular belief, that was not Dracut assistant coach Steve Talbot on the national anthem. But it was a good rendition. And as mentioned, you're going to see a couple of really good teams here tonight in the Cathedral Panthers and the South High School Colonels. As we mentioned, this is a Cathedral team that won the Division IV state title. They defeated Wacona High School 75-53. They're in the Catholic Central League, and they will be the visiting team here tonight. And the home team is the South High School Colonels. Their record a year ago, 22-1. They're 4-0 on the season so far this year. And it should be a good one. And you can see the concession already on the jump ball as South High School just falls back into their defense. So winning the tap there is Cathedral. Losing the dribble at the top of the key, using that pivot foot, finds help. And you're going to see some hair on fire defense tonight from both of these teams. Fired from the outside, not shy. Back iron, no. Pounding the glass. South comes away with it, and they'll run left to right on your dial. Nice bounce pass, top of the key now for South. Setting things up is Day Cox. Right-hand dribble, pick on ball, little head fake behind the back, dipsy-do. Nice pass low on the baseline, and in and out. It was a good look there for Anixia Bizcano, but she couldn't get it to go. Back the other way now. Fired from way downtown, Yahtzee! And so a three-pointer. Now here comes the Fury. And that shot was knocked down there by Milani Smith. Nice help defense. Into the motion offense now. Back up top it goes. This is Cologne. Got it under the high elbow. Fired from the outside. And a three-point answer by Nema Blue. One of the captains, averaging 13.7 points a game. Pressure here in the backcourt. Ball nearly stolen, and we're going to get a call. 10-second violation. So that pressure gets to him. Be South ball just over the half-court line. Left-hand dribble crossover, guarded closely by Blount. Now into the paint, right up, no glass, defensive board taken there by Smith, and we're going to have our first call. See who that goes against. Foul's going to go against South, and that's going to be Anitzi Robles. That's her first personal. We'll talk about the new Federation rules here in just a moment as the pressure being applied by South High School. Nice crossover dribble there. Going to need some help to break it. Nice bounce pass. They get it. Baseline drive. Tried to cut it off. Good sportsmanship there is being helped up on that baseline. That foul going to go against South. Kicked around now, dribble drive, penetrate, nice bounce pass, but they close down that lane real quick. Back the other way comes South. But that ball is stolen. And a reach around, that's going to go off somebody's foot. No, they're going to say it'll go to South. So frantic action back and forth here. 5:46 to go in the first quarter. We are still locked up at 3. And I would say this is probably going to be a defensive battle all the way as both of these teams, athletes top to bottom. Pretty move there in the paint, lost control of it on that pass, and back the other way comes Cathedral. Up it goes, no. Rebound is taken there. Fired from way downtown. Another three-point shot for South High School. That was Ava McCallum, I believe. That 1-3-1 matchup defense here. We'll see how it goes. They extend that thing way out. Crossover dribble, left hand, elbow extended, shot, pop, no. Rebound goes to South, and they'll run. That was Blue on the rebound. Driving the lane, no call. Position was set. Again, offensive board, and all kinds of quick hands. Referees, there's 3 of them. They're letting them play here in the early going. Up and fouled in the act, so we're going to go to the line for 2. We'll get the number here. It's going to be a foul on number 5 for South. That was Naima Blue. That's her first personal. Heading to the line for a pair. It's Hija Allen Paisley. She knocks down the first one. Excuse me, Hija Day Cox, my fault. Cox 1 out of 1. She has a second. Knocks that one down and come away with 2 points. 6-5 now. Crossover dribble there. Good help defense. Got to get it over the timeline. They do just that. To the elbow it comes. Nice cut through the middle. South has to regroup. 2 dribble, set shot, air ball. Rebound goes to Cathedral, and they will run. This is Jasmine Day Cox. She got the ball over up top. Now they'll try to skip it around. Fired way downtown, nothing. And that one is going to go to South. And here comes that full court pressure. They don't guard the ball. They'll look to pick her up when she comes back in bounds. And throwing the ball away there was South. That was an Itzy Roble. She tossed it out of bounds. A lot of on-ball pressure here. 4:07 to go, first quarter, 6-5. Left-hand dribble now. Nice pass on the baseline, spin move, no. Getting the rebound, Cathedral up and in. Nice job there by Tamia Darling on the glass. And we're going to get a travel call on South there, as Blue was going to get in that triple threat, drag that pivot foot. She wanted to fake a pass and take off with it. Ball is inbounded. Cathedral will set up just beyond half court. Great pressure defense, 26 on the shot clock. Ball goes over onto the baseline. Left-hand dribble in the paint. Pretty move there. And flexing her muscle was a nice move by Darling. And a nice look underneath. And South answers. That was Brian Bisconis. She averages just over 17 points a game. Nice kick out, fired from way downtown and fouled in the act. Coach Diego not happy about that one. And I think we're going to get, they're going to say that foul did not occur in the act of shooting. It occurred after the fact. Okay, it was a 2-point effort. So now they are going to give a couple of free throws to Jasmine Day Cox. So Jasmine takes a couple of dribbles, fires in and out on the first. She'll get a second. Back iron, no. Rebound goes to South. They'll run. They have the ball stolen from them. Cathedral got another chance. Going to the left side, and up with the right was Milani Smith. Quickly back the other way comes South. Pretty bounce pass down low on the baseline. Under the basket, we're going to get a, on the baseline there is, that looked like Skonis was laying on the baseline, so get a substitution here. Checking into the game for Cathedral is Carolyn Perez Guerrero. Cathedral now slowing things down. They get over the half-court line. Right-hand dribble. Kick out, fired, way downtown, in and out, no. And that one is going to be knocked out of bounds off the hands of Perez Guerrero. South possession. 2:34 to go here, opening quarter. 11-8 is your score. And a timeout going to be called by South. So lots of back and forth action here in the early going of this one. Both of these teams play at a very frenetic pace. A lot of athletes out on the floor. And these are two teams with a pretty impressive pedigree. This is a South High School Community School team that lost to Foxborough, as we mentioned, in the Sweet 16 of the Division II tournament last year. And Coach McLean's squad off to a 4-0 record so far this year. Maybe the most impressive number of all is this is a team with a collective GPA of 3.9 academically. So as good as they are in basketball, they are as good, if not better, on the floor. According to Coach McLean, this is a team that is state title or bust this year. And they have the players to do it. Meanwhile, back comes South. Right-hand dribble. Comes back up top to Cologne. Cologne back over into the corner. Left-hand dribble drive, Robles. And that went off, I believe, of her leg, so possession will go back to Cathedral. A Cathedral team, by the way, that comes in 3-2 on the young season. 2 of those losses came in a tournament in Washington, D.C. So, as mentioned, the pedigrees of both of these teams very impressive. Cathedral now operating in the half court. We're going to get a travel call there as Kiana Rains penetrated to the elbow and kicked it out, but maybe dragged that foot just a little bit prior to that pass. So South will inbound now. Here comes the trap. And South going to keep the ball. It looked like Cologne may have got hit in the face there. She'll shake it off, no call. This is about as fast a pace of basketball as you're going to see anywhere. Nice pass on the inside. Little Kobe Bryant turnaround is no good. It was a good look there for Bisconis. And now Cathedral. Into the corner, fired from way downtown, bank shot! And extending the lead now is Cathedral. That was a three-pointer for Kiana Rains. Coming the other way, out of control, hitting the deck hard. We'll see if she was in the act. I believe she was. That foul against Cathedral is going to be assigned to, looks like Ija Day. Missing the first one, she'll get a second. Dribbling around. Nice bounce pass on the baseline. We're going to player controlled foul against South High School. That's going to go against Bisconis. I believe that is her second personal. (14-8) Cathedral lead. They have possession. Nice job of moving around. That ball didn't hit the floor once it got over half court, but moving her feet a little too much was Milani Smith. The ball will get turned over. Some more substitutes here as Cathedral starts to go to the bench. Good quick hands there. South fortunate to come away with it. Back the other way comes South, needing some help. Ball nearly stolen there. Fortunate again to avoid a turnover. Spin move, pretty move in the paint, and a finish by Robles. And it looks like we're gonna get a timeout here. Cathedral will call it. 14-10. Cathedral enjoying a 4-point advantage over South High School. Again, Jason Roby calling the action for you. Steve Cody is the man on the moving pictures. You are watching the highlight guy. We are on the campus of Dracut High School. To watch two of the better teams in the state of Massachusetts, regardless of division. You're seeing a Division II and a Division IV powerhouse programs. So that was a full timeout. 31 seconds on the shot clock here. Although with the pace that these teams play at, I don't think we'll have very many shot clock violations here this evening. Nice pass underneath and a finish there. And here comes the pressure again applied by Cathedral. We're going to get another foul call. That was Benson on that bucket. So that is the 7th-team foul. So we're going to head to the line, and Federation rules state that once we get to 5, it's a 2-shot penalty. Day Cox cannot get the second, but put back up. And we're going to get a jump ball called. And South comes away with it. 4 quarters of pressure. Nice kick there to the baseline. They'll slow things down in the half court. Back to the basket and could not get a shot off, and we will head into the second quarter. Your score, Cathedral 17 and South High School 10. So both of these teams obviously coming off of fantastic seasons a year ago, also enjoying some pretty good starts to their 2023-24 season. Fully expect both of these teams to be in the mix. As you mentioned, Cathedral won the Division IV state title, and a South High School team that lost to Foxborough in the Sweet 16. Later on this evening, you'll see Dracut High School, the Lady Middies, Division II runner-ups from a year ago, and they will take on Tingsboro. And of course, Tingsboro also lost in the Sweet 16 in Division IV to an eventual Final Four team, Littleton. So the pedigrees of all 4 teams that you're going to see here this evening, very impressive. Ready to start the second quarter here. South once again. Falling back, they'll pick up over half court. And 1-3-1 defense. And now it's a trap coming, nope. And good quick hands there. We're going to get a call, quick whistle. That one going to go against, not sure if it's against Jasmine. I think it's Jasmine Day Cox on the foul. Ball comes over into the corner, just beyond the three-point line. They'll skip it around. Foul line, jump shot in the paint, no. Crashing the boards there. And a nice make on that offensive rebound. No one boxed out Cathedral. Another steal there. And that was Darling, by the way, on that little pull-up jumper. She's got 6. Cathedral now operating in the half court. Nice little Euro step, a miss there. It was a good look for Kiana Rain. She couldn't get it to go. Charlone now dishes it back off to McCallum. McCallum needs help. Finds it to Cologne. Cologne will back things out. Over to the right side it goes. Little ball fake by Blue. She'll step back, loses the dribble. Here comes the denial. Cologne. This is as deep into the shot clock as either team has been. 6 on the shot clock. Little ball fake. Bounce pass went off someone's foot and back the other way. Up and in. We'll get another timeout on the floor as Darling. It's another one in. We'll get a timeout here for tying of a shoe. Looks like Hija double knot that thing. Bounce pass goes off of a Cathedral High player. It looked like it went off of Benson. Good quick hands or feet. Doing the honors is McCallum. She needs help. They run to the ball. They get it over to Blue. Blue now gets trapped and stolen there on the baseline. Couldn't get it to go, but Cathedral able to keep possession. They'll set things back up. This is Rains, kicked over to the right side. Into the paint it comes. They kick it back out. Fired from way downtown. Yahtzee. That was Jasmine Day Cox on that 3. Back the other way comes South High School. Pull-up jumper, no. Nice board there and a putback for Vascones. And good transition defense there by South. They had to get back quickly, as this Cathedral team will run on you. 24-12 now. Cathedral's doubled them up. Fired from way downtown. Front iron, no. Defensive board comes to South, and they'll run. Nice pass back the other way. Right elbow kicked off to the left. Yes, if you're wondering, I have my right and my left confused. Nice move there by Charlone. Pull-up jumper, side iron, no. Nice offensive board, but Brian couldn't get it to go. And back the other way comes Cathedral. Left-hand dribble, runner, baseline, no. Defensive board. A track meet here. Blue was looking for Charlone and coming away with it. Cathedral. Right-hand dribble, a little reach around in there. And that foul is going to go against Jayla Cologne. Cathedral going back to the bench as a new Army comes in. Ball has not touched the floor yet in this position. Nice job, side iron, no. Offensive rebound, a long one. Got to go after that ball. And that ball nearly stolen. Good quick hands there, Bud Darling. Ball comes into the backcourt. This is Rains. Pull-up jumper gets hacked in the act. She'll head to the line. I think that foul is going to go against Brian Bisconis. And that might be her third. And it is, according to the head scorebook. So heading back to the line for Cathedral is Kiana Rains. Rains knocks down the first. In full disclosure here, folks, I have to apologize. We're meeting these young ladies for the first time tonight, and they play so fast. Sometimes the numbers are hard to read. Want to make sure we get everybody's name correctly. So if I've missed any, I promise I'll fix it at the half. Really enjoy calling the action for you here. Sometimes I get caught watching the game myself. Rains now, skip pass back the other way. A little miscommunication there. Too much mustard on that hot dog. I think it was passed into the corner. I think it was intended for Hija, but it's just beyond her reach. So back the other way comes Lydia Charlone. She'll bring things back out. Right-hand dribble. Oh, no carry. Got fortunate there. Into the corner goes, skip pass to the opposite elbow. Little spin move in the paint. Bryan can't get it to go. Comes away with the loose ball. Fired from way downtown. No. Cathedral on the defensive board. They'll run. Rains will pull things back. Top of the key. Oh, had a wide open player on the baseline. Good quick hands by South, and they're going to fight their way back into this thing. They're down 25-12. So a foul there will go against Darling. That's her first personal. And here comes the pressure. They'll pick up just over half court. Nice pass to the outside. South now. Fired. Outside, Yahtzee, three-point shot there for Charlone. Left-hand dribble. Outside the three-point line. They'll set things back up. Foul line extended. Kick out from way downtown. Another Yahtzee. And a good shot there by Hija Allen Paisley. 28-15 now, 13-point Cathedral advantage. To the baseline it goes. Not shy, Yahtzee of her own, way downtown. That was Maddie Layton joining the Boston 3 party. Anything you can do, I can do better. That one nearly shot from the scorer's table. Coming up just short. Pick on ball. Think better of it. Blue got the ball over to Cologne. Cologne now gets a pick on ball. She'll reverse direction. Good pressure defense being provided here by Cathedral. Left-hand dribble, runner in the lane, too hard. Pulling down that board was Perez Guerrero. Here comes Cathedral again. In the paint, no call. Defensive rebound from a seated position. And that was Layton. Things are getting a little bit out of control here. We'll get a timeout on the floor. It'll be a full called by Cathedral. So 28-18, lead is now 10. Both of these teams playing, as we said, at a frenetic pace. Let's meet this South High School team. As we said to you, and talking to Coach Diego McLean, anything else short of a state title is not good enough. Not this year. They love to run, but they will play in the half court as well. And they just enjoy the opportunity to come play here in a tournament like this. The Edmund Murphy Winter Tournament. They were 22-1 last year. They have 9 returning players. As we mentioned, Bisconis at 17 points a game and Blow at just under 14 points a game. And they will press all game long, and we have seen that. Next time out, we'll talk a little bit about that Cathedral team. And their coach, Clinton Lassiter. Ball inbounded, stolen there. And here comes South. 2-on-1, pull back, and in. Nice two-point bucket there for Lydia Charlone, and she's starting to heat up. She has the last 5 points for South. Bounce pass on the baseline, left-hand dribble, kick back out up top. And they're 2-3 zone now. In it comes. Foul line, kick back out. Darling, nice move and gets the friendly roll here. She's got 10. Back the other way comes South High School. Nice bounce pass, stepping into that lane though. Quick hands, Johnny on the spot. And they will quickly go the other way and thrown up and in. I believe that was Hija. Alan Paisley, the benefit of that nice pass. Way downtown, Rainmaker, no offensive board, kick back out. Shot fake. Charlone's not shy. And she'll hit another three-pointer. She's got 8, 32-23, just under a minute to go here in the first half. You can see why both of these teams, highly ranked in the state of Massachusetts, in and out. Another offensive board put up, no, another board, and another miss, and another board. That's 4 in a row. It's like a mic and drill back and forth here under the hoop. Pull-up jumper, no. And we're going to get a call going the other way. Cathedral had about 6 opportunities there. And we're going to get a foul on Cathedral. Didn't quite get that number. I believe it's going to go against Benson. That's her first personal. And she had 2 or 3 looks under the hoop there. Couldn't get it to go. South will inbound the ball. They're going to break that press, and that ball hung up in the air a long time. A lot of hang time on that one. Fortunate to come away with it is South. Pull-up jumper. Back iron, no. And back the other way comes Cathedral, up and missing another bunny. And that was Darling. She's had a few good looks too. Can't take the top off the basket. 8 seconds to go. Charlone had the hot hand and she gets hacked in the act. So with 4.6 seconds to go, Charlone's going to head to the free throw line. She has the last 8 points by my count for this South team. Now the secret's out of the bag now. Charlone knocks down the first. 2 out of 2 for the freshman. 3 seconds, 2. Gonna come at the buzzer, gets tipped. Good if it goes. Front iron, no. We're gonna head to the halftime here. And we have got a good one, folks. It is the Cathedral High School Panthers 32 and the South Community High School Colonels 25. We'll be right back with second half action right after this.
Are you looking to play sports in college? Almost every college recruiting website recommends having a highlight video as one of the top 3 crucial recruiting tools. In fact, 93% of college coaches we surveyed said they watch a recruit's highlight video as part of their player assessments. Our sole purpose is to make you look good. Our highlight videos include an athlete bio and accolade page, stop motion, and player highlight. The video is not done until you are completely satisfied and say it's done. We also upload to YouTube or whatever recruiting platform you use. The highlight guy can also film your high school or club games to capture you in action, resulting in amazing footage that you can use to help create your highlight video. We have the expertise to help you get recruited. Check out our website at thehighlightguy.com or contact Steve at thehighlightguy.com to get started on your path to playing sports in college.
Hi, my name is Deb Cody and I'm a realtor with Keller Williams Coastal and Lakes and Mountains Realty. I serve both residential and commercial clients in New Hampshire and Maine and work with an amazing team of KW colleagues and affiliate partners to help you achieve your real estate goals. In 2022, I ranked in the top 20% of 700 plus agents within my brokerage. I was nominated this past year to serve on the Agent Leadership Committee within my firm and have enjoyed giving back to my colleagues and local community. Are you curious to know how much your home may be worth in today's market? Reach out to me today and I'd be happy to run a complimentary comparative market analysis for you.
Welcome back to the Edmund Murphy Winter Classic here at Dracut High School. You're seeing a good one. Well, thank you all for joining us. It is Cathedral High School 32 and South Community High School 25. Jason Roby calling all the action for you. Steve Cody is the man on the moving pictures. You're watching us on the highlight, guys. South will inbound the ball to start things here in the second half. They're going right to left on your dial. South is wearing the gray uniforms. And good denial defense here. That's textbook defense, and coming underneath that shot was Charlone. It was in and out. The defender rather came underneath him. Cathedral set up in the half court, looking to extend their lead. Up by 7 right now, 7:28 to go here. Third quarter, little up and under dipsy-do is no good. Another offensive rebound. They're gonna say she traveled. It was Jasmine Day Cox on the board. So Cathedral will go back into their full court pressure. Ball gets inbounded to Bisconis, goes back over to Blue. Blue now over half court, marked up closely there. Little lateral back. And Cologne will set things up. They clear the right side. Cologne goes left, finds Charlone. Charlone will skip it back around to Blue. Blue now, left-hand dribble, crossover, guarded closely there by Alan Paisley. Up and under, Bisconis couldn't get it to go. She gets her own rebound and puts it back up and in. And if South's gonna look to make a comeback here, they're gonna need Brian Bisconis to be a part of this as she goes up and have a chance for the three-point play the old-fashioned way. She has 6 points so far tonight. Chance to get her 7th. She averages 17. So they've done a pretty good job defensively against her. In and out, no good. But getting the offensive board there, they're going to say she stepped out of bounds. It was great hustle by Jada Cologne. And South will fall back. Beating the pressure easily there was Rains. And speaking of raining from the outside, no defensive board goes to Blue. She'll reverse direction, spin move, elbow, pull up, no, back iron, and fighting for that rebound, and that ball will go off of South, so a good heads-up play there by Cathedral. It's Jasmine Day Cox with a nice play for Cathedral. Up and under, no good. Saved, fired, way downtown, no. Another offensive board, and doing great work on the glass is Tamia Darling. And she was hacked in the act. She'll head to the line for a pair. That foul's going to go against Robles. That's her second. Good shooter's touch there by Darling. She knocks down the first. We'll get a substitution here. Bisconis will head to the bench. Darling misses the second. Good rebound by Cologne. And here comes that trap. She's able to beat it. Blue, pull up, forcing one. And a good job of going up to get that one. A good poke check there, but Charlone's going to get called for that foul. The quick handle by Kiana Rains. She would have had something brewing there. So that if that foul does anything, it slows down Cathedral, if for just a moment. Rains, right-hand dribble, penetrate, kick out, fired, way downtown, air ball there. And it'll go the other way. And here comes the pressure. 4 quarters of Hair on Fire presented to you by Cathedral High School. Ball gets intercepted. Good quick hands. It was Dracut on the steal. They can't come away with the bunny, and back the other way comes South. Cologne dribbles through the pressure, throws one up, and good transition defense here by South. Cathedral maybe hesitated just a bit, but foul going to be called here, and I think it's going to go against McCallum. That's going to be her first personal. That's 3 team fouls already, though, on South. 5 fouls will put Cathedral at the line for a pair. It's got to be careful. Baseline it comes. Dribble drive, and nice quick hands there by South. And Layton was Johnny on the spot. Inside the three-point line, release, rotation, and splash for Cologne. She's in the books. (29-33), fired way downtown, in and out, battle for that rebound, and South comes away with it, but it gets stolen. Pull-up jumper, yes! And a nice make there by Cathedral's Kiana Raines. So right now it is a 35-29 game. So South inching ever closer. As we mentioned, let's meet this Cathedral team. They are the Cathedral High School Panthers out of Boston. Clinton Lassiter is the head man. Shanika Ewing-Smart and Stephen Slehuber are the assistant coaches, and Coach Lassiter's been the man on the sideline for 10 years. They won the D4 title, as we mentioned earlier. They lost 3 key players from that title run, but it looks like they've done a nice job getting back to championship form. They are 3-2. They lost those 2 games, however, in Washington, D.C. And when asked who provides the energy, Coach Lassiter said it is a team effort, a collective effort. And you can see by watching them on the floor that it is just that. The goal for this year, according to Coach Lassiter, is to create a sisterhood. And when you get deep into that tournament, you're going to need to lean on one another, and that's how they develop, by playing good competition. Ball gets inbounded, coming away with it. One dribble, they get it back over to Layton. Layton got it back to Robles. Robles, little spin move, gets it back on a give and go. Robles up and in, and a nice move there. And back the other way comes Cathedral. Baseline, penetrate, kick out. Good quick hands there. Oh, saved it underneath her own basket. Got to be careful there. Double team, elbow, little pull-up jumper, front iron, no. Rebound goes to Robles. She'll find Cologne. Cologne left-hand crossover between the legs, and back to Robles. Robles now, elbow. Draws a double team, goes up through it anyway, and gets hacked in the act, and she'll head to the line. So that is going to be Hija Allen Paisley's, I believe, her second personal foul. And heading to the line is Robles. Mitzi hits the first. Cathedral head back to the bench. Carolyn Perez Guerrero will come back into the game. And Darling will get a rest. Meanwhile, a second free throw for Robles. Robles with a chance to get this to 2, and she does. It is 35-33. What a game. Cathedral now operating in the half court. Crossover dribble there. They move it around. On the left side it goes. Little flash through the paint. No. They'll look to reverse it, and they do. Right side baseline. Back up top now. Little dribble drive, kick out. Fired from way downtown. Dracut couldn't get it to go. Offensive rebound for Milani Smith, and she gets hacked in the act, and she'll head to the line for a pair. So good ball movement, unselfish play there by Cathedral. Front iron on the first. Wonder if the legs may be leaving him just a little bit here. You play with 4/4 of fury, sometimes that can happen. Front iron on both of those, but another rebound. Nice job underneath the hoop by Perez Guerrero, and you won't see it in the scorebook, but that bucket will go to Dracut, but that was just as much Perez Guerrero's as anyone's, keeping that thing alive. Turnover here, offensive foul, looked like it was maybe called, or possession foul. Perez Guerrero, left-hand dribble, they kick it out beyond the three-point arc. They'll start things back up. This is Raines. Raines now, right-hand dribble, surveys the scene. Nice ball fake by Dracut, has it now. Back to the elbow it comes. Back to the basket. And good movement. Not sure Raines, I think she knew it was coming. I think she was looking for the next pass before she caught it. Always got to look that one in. Robles now. Loses her dribble. She'll need some help. Got to go to her. Ball gets knocked away from her. And a timeout is called, and that's a good one. As every possession counts now. Just a 4-point lead for Cathedral, but South has to come away with some points on this possession. So a good timeout called there by Coach McLean. Let's talk a little bit about Edmund Murphy Jr. He's inducted, listen to this, folks, inducted into the Massachusetts High School Hall of Fame, the Holy Cross Hall of Fame, and the Ring of Honor, the Lowell High School Hall of Fame, and the Dracut High School Hall of Fame. The only man that I know that has more accolades than that is our own Steve Cody, the highlight guy. But those are all made up and fake. Edmund Murphy, a junior Winter Classic, is being played in honor of the longtime football coach and athletic director at Dracut High School, Edmund Murphy. He's a legend at Dracut High School and instilled Dracut pride in every student-athlete's life that he touched. His values and love of Dracut High School is still felt within the school and the entire Dracut community. And we can attest to that here on the Highlight Guide. There's a lot of Dracut pride here. The battle cry in that Division II final was Dracut it till we're making it, and they did just that last year. It was a magical run to the finals a year ago by Coach Witt's team. But Edmund Murphy has a trophy case dedicated to him down on the first floor. And if you ever come over here to Dracut High, it's a really neat thing to go check that out. So if you come over here to Dracut and you get a chance to see that trophy case, there's some great history in there. Shot clock was running down. They're going to say that ball went off of some South High hands. Cathedral going to come away with it. Talk a little bit more about Edmund Murphy in our next game. Raines directing traffic, able to find Perez Guerrero. Has her pocket picked, and back the other way comes Colon. Colon goes in with a right hand. Too hard off the glass, but an offensive board. Pretty move there. Fadeaway, no. And the height of Perez Guerrero may have affected that shot. There's a missed opportunity there for South High School. Raines now, right-hand dribble, crossover, guarded closely by Colon, goes by her, fired from way downtown, not shy, Alan Paisley with a triple. 1:27 to go here in the third quarter. Robles, right-hand dribble, skip pass across the way, Charlone, left-hand dribble, and has her pocket picked. Good quick hands. Back and forth we go. Charlone able to come away with that one. Blue now. Nice job. And you'll watch that back if this goes, and it does. If you get a chance to watch that back on the highlight guide, the double team was drawn at the elbow. Nice bounce pass and a kick out there. Charlone will get the bucket, but a great job of recognizing the open player. Ball on the floor. It's going to go off of South High School. Good battle by those two young ladies there as Colon and Raines were going after it. Checking back into the game is Benson for Cathedral. Perez Guerrero will get a break. And again, these two Warriors doing battle at half court. Here comes the trap. Charlone looking to provide some help. Ball goes off a foot. They're going to call a kick. And not sure that that was an actual kick. It looked accidental. And you can hear the South bench talking about it. Coach McLean not happy with that one. I have to say, I might agree with him. So, Cathedral operating in the half court. A blocking foul is going to be called on South. And that one is going to go against Robles. And I believe that is her 4th personal foul. And heading to the line is Kiana Rains. 31.7 seconds to go in the 3rd quarter. It's been a good one, as advertised. Knocks down the first one. Rains has 7, chance to get her 8th here. Two out of 2 for the sophomore. Ball is stolen on the inbounds pass. Underneath it goes. And Day Cox gets hacked in the act, and she'll head to the line for a pair. The lead has gotten back up to 6 for Cathedral. Jasmine knocks down the first. She'll get a second. Blue will check out and get a break. It looks like Blount will check in for her. Around it goes, no, but fighting for that rebound, and South will come away with it. 20 seconds, they'll reverse it. They got to move. Cathedral, a lot of players in the backcourt. 13 seconds to go. Dribble, penetrate, fired up, no good. Rebound goes to Rains, and she will run. Working against Charlone. Rains, unselfish dish. 1 second to go. And Jasmine Day Cox will put it in just before the horn. And we will head to the 4th quarter. Your score, Cathedral 45 and South 36. Jason Roby calling all of the action for you here. The man on the moving pictures is Steve Cody. You are watching us on the Highlight Guy. And we'll have this is the first of 2 games tonight. Wednesday, December 27th. We'll be back on Friday, December 29th for the consolation game and the championship game. We'll see another game after this one. It'll be the home team Dracut Middies against the Tingsboro Tigers. Both of those teams had great success last year as well. We'll talk about both of those programs in just a little bit. 3 officials on the floor here for this one. And you're seeing 2 of the premier programs, regardless of division, here in the state of Massachusetts. This Cathedral High School team, as we mentioned, won the Division IV state title a year ago. And they look every bit as good as they did a year ago. Meanwhile, South Community High School, they lost the Sweet 16, but their goal is a state title and nothing else. Something's going to give here today. One of these teams is going to go to the finals of the Edmund Murphy Classic. Crossover dribble there. Good quick hands. We're going to get a backcourt called. And Coach Lassiter can't figure that one out, as it looked like it was knocked out of a Cathedral hand, but it'll be South ball. 7:50 to go in regulation here. At the elbow, bounce pass on a little give and go. Nifty move, no. Getting her own rebound, back up she goes, couldn't get it to go. That was Robles. And a good battle here. Not sure what the call is going to be. I think it's going to go against South, and I don't think she can believe it. I don't think I can either. That foul is going to go against Ava McCallum. That's going to be her third personal foul. So back the other way comes Cathedral. McCallum now. Marking up closely, Raines. Raines got it in. What a nice back pass! And hitting the deck hard there. It's a foul call. And they'll check on Tamia Darling. She got a nice feed on the baseline. And they'll check to make sure that she's okay, and she is. And that was a hard play there at the basket as Tamia Darling is grabbing the back of her neck. Hope she's okay. And I believe there was a foul called there. And if it was against Robles, that'll be her fifth personal. Raines is going to head to the line. And we're waiting to see what the call is here. There's some downtime. Everyone kind of looking around at one another. And that will be Robles' fifth personal foul. She is out, and checking in will be Charlone. But Darling looks like she's okay, so glad to see that. She'll head to the free throw line for a pair. It was a hard foul. So a lot of discussion still ongoing here. Give Darling a chance to catch her breath. Pretty shot there, release rotation splash. She hits the first. And she will try to go 2 for 2 on this trip. And she does, and Cathedral back up to an 11-point advantage. And we've got all kinds of problems here with the scoreboard now. There we go, 47-36, 7:26 to go. Hope they wouldn't have gone by my scorebook, because that would have been a disaster. Back the other way comes Bisconis. Across it goes. Charlone now, left-hand crossover. Marked up closely there, forcing her left. Nice help defense. Back it comes up top to Blue. Blue now. Methodical in her approach. And they're calling a 5-second violation on Blue. Coach McLean asking for an explanation. He will not get it. We play on. 6:55 to go, 11-point advantage for Cathedral. Ball gets kicked over into the corner. Alan Paisley now. Looking for some help. Finds it. Daycox, right-hand dribble, crossover. Working against Charlone. Little two-player game here. 7 seconds on the shot clock. Pull-up jumper from inside the foul line, no good. McCallum comes away with it and gets it back to Charlone. Charlone will run the point. Right-hand dribble, penetrate. Looking for help in the corner, finds it. Cologne now. Looking for a pick on ball. Changes directions. Good flash in the paint, not rewarded there. Was guarded closely. Left-hand dribble now. Blue. Nice bounce pass on the baseline. Good help and a good recognition there. And a nice feed to Brian Bisconis. Pretty dish on the baseline to find Brian. It is 47-38. Full timeout called here. This one going to go right down to the wire. These two heavyweights going back and forth. At one point, South had it down to about a 2-point lead. And Cathedral just came back and started playing that aggressive style. And they play that way the entire game. As we mentioned here, we still have one more game to go. The winner of this game will play the winner of our next game in the finals on Friday night. Tip-off times are 5:30 and 7 o'clock respectively. Although I would venture to say this game probably will push that second game off to about a 7:10 or a 7:15 start would be my guess. So stay with us here on the Highlight Guy. And you are seeing a good one here in the state of Massachusetts at the Edmund Murphy Classic. The home court of the Dracut Lady Middies. Ball gets inbounded there. And a little full court pressure coming from South. Cathedral able to handle it. Day Cox got it back over onto the elbow extended. Up, no good. Offensive board, kick out, fired way downtown. No, another offensive board. And nobody for South is underneath there boxing out. Chance for a three-point play, no. But fouled in the act is going to be Kiana Rain. She's going to head to the line for a pair of free throws. And I think that one is going to go against McCallum. That's her fourth personal. Rain, shooter's touch, gets the first to go. 10-point advantage for the Panthers. Two for two on that trip. South now. Inside of 5:20 in the fourth quarter. Bounce pass on the low block. Nice play there. Can't finish, but an offensive board for South. And they'll regroup and start again. Top of the key. Downtown, back iron, no. And a nice board there. And back the other way comes Cathedral. Day Cox was looking for someone, couldn't find him. Charlone goes up, and she cuts into that lead. It's now a 9-point Cathedral lead. Into the corner it goes, left-hand dribble up, no call, and possession will go to South. So they're gonna say it went off of that block shot. The referee's gonna talk it over and they will discuss. And a little bit of confusion here. They called the ball for South, but they're giving it to the Panthers. So, yeah, I understand exactly what happened. The official with the ball was pointing South possession, but really, and now a little back and forth between the officials. And, you know, you always want the officials to get it right, and they talked it over, and they did get it right, as a possession will go back to the Panthers. Way downtown, front iron, no. Another offensive board. And another, and a putback up and in! Are you kidding me? Nobody boxed out Day Cox, and she knifed her way in through, put it back up against the glass. 11-point Cathedral advantage. South now. Offensive foul, and I think that one is going to be called on Bisconis. And if it is, that's going to be her fifth foul. So the book closes on Bisconis. Finishes with 8, well below her average of 17 a game. So some shouting going back and forth here. Not sure if there'll be any exchanging of gifts or Christmas cards after this one. Cathedral now in the half court. Just under 3:52 to go in this one. 51-40 advantage. Skip pass. Around it goes. Yahtzee! And knocking that one down. A pretty shot there was Hija Allen Paisley. And it's now a 14-point Cathedral advantage. Blue needing some help and airmails that one into the baseline. Blue will check out. Get a rest here as checking in looks to be Gabby Wasovich. Pressure by Cologne on the ball. And a little push off, I think, on Hija Allen Paisley. And it is, and that's going to be her third personal. But if you look at the foul discrepancy, just one, count them, one team foul against Cathedral here in the fourth quarter, and 4 for South. Charlone got to inbound the ball and does just that. Finds Cologne. Cologne now. Marked up tightly there by Raines. Ball gets kicked out. Wozovic got it over into the corner. Back to Woj. She's not shy. Off the glass, no. Rebound comes to Charlone. Bounce pass. Over across the way. Cologne now will bring it back the way she came. Loses the dribble, and fortunate there, Woj came away with it but had her pocket picked. Running the other way, Cathedral, no, another offensive board. That was all ball, but it's going to be a 2-shot foul. If anything, the shot before may have been a foul. Looks like Wozovic going to get called for that one. That's her first personal. And acoustic shadows fall over the gym here at Dracut High School. Knocking down the first is Lonnie Smith. And she will get a second. Smith. Front iron, no. Good box out there. Rebound goes to South. Cologne over the half-court line. Left-hand dribble. Kick out. Nice skip pass. Charlone's not shy. Yahtzee from way downtown. And the sharp shooting of Charlone has kept them in this one. But it's still a 12-point advantage. Good quick hands there. And they're going to say it went off of Raines, and it'll be South ball. Coach Lassiter directing the traffic here as the full court pressure again employed by Cathedral. We'll see if Cologne can break it. Marked up closely using the left hand. Nice dribble drive. She works alone. Double team came. Cologne fired, no. And that rebound is going to go to Cathedral. Good positioning there as it went off the hands of Wasovich. And now if you're South, you have to have pressure. Just under 2 minutes to go here. 55-43. Pull-up jumper, no. But she will head to the line for a pair of free throws. Kiana Raines will head to the free throw line as Maddie Layton will pick up her second foul. That's 6 team fouls against South. Still just the one against Cathedral. Missing the first is Raines. She'll get a second opportunity. No good. 5 out of 8 for Raines. Misses a pair there. Beating the double. Charlone thought about it. Over the top it goes. 4 bodies collapse. And that was a crazy possession as Cologne found herself surrounded by 4 Cathedral Panthers and get called for the travel. 1:37 to go here. And a reach in there by Charlone. That's a cheap one. She's looking for the offensive foul. Felt like she was being shoved away on that penetration, but not going to get that call. He's just going to head to the line for a pair. Front iron on the first. She'll get a second. 55-43, Cathedral over South. 1:32 to go in this one. 1 out of 2. And back the other way comes South. Nearly losing the dribble there. Able to keep possession is South. This is Cologne. And that one is going to go against, I believe, Jasmine Day Cox. And it is. That's going to be her third personal. Thought about it, backed off, was Cologne. Almost just a minute to play here. No call there, and now there is, as Cologne going to call for the player-controlled foul. That's going to be her third personal. Of course, no free throws awarded on an offensive foul. Cathedral now just got to run out the final minute of this one. Ellen Paisley. Nice dribble there, has the ball stolen. That was Raines who had her the pass picked off. She was able to get her hand in there and deflect that one. Day Cox, a little smile as she caught that one out of bounds, trying to save it. 59, or just under a minute to go in this one. 56-43 Cathedral. I don't think there's a 13-point shot here, Steve, so barring any rule changes between now and then, it looks like it's going to be Cathedral heading into the finals on Friday night. They'll face the winner of our next game, Dracut and Tingsboro. As I said, that game probably slated to start around 7:15 or 7:20, give or take. It's been a good one. Chippy at times, but you expect that from teams that play with such tenacity and a hectic, frenetic pace. So using all of that 1 minute timeout is Coach McLean. And they will inbound the ball just in front of their own bench. Charlone, fire, and another Yahtzee. And she has had the hot hand here tonight. 10-point advantage for Cathedral. Ball goes into the corner. Runner in the lane is good, and a pretty move there by Leilani Benson. She'll bookend this one, 2 in the first and 2 in the fourth. Again, Charlone from way downtown, no good. Hits the underside of the rim, 12.6 seconds to go. There will probably be no fouls, just a little hectic pace here. And it looks like that's going to go against McCallum, and if it is, that's her 5th foul. And it is just that, and heading to the free throw line is Milani Smith. So she'll get a pair, try to extend this 12-point lead. She knocks down the first. And Cathedral will fall back. Won't give any cheap ones on this free throw. 2 out of 2 for Smith. At the buzzer, fired from way downtown. And so this one will come to a close, and it was a good one. It got down to about 2 points at one point in this game, but pulling away at the end is Cathedral High School. And they all count here in Massachusetts, so they will up their record to 4-2 on this young season. Their only 2 losses coming at a tournament in Washington, D.C. South High School will fall to 4-1. Some numbers for you. These are not official. We'll first start with South High School. Leading all scorers for South was Lydia Charlone, the freshman. She had 20, including 4 3-pointers. Jayla Colon had a bucket. Nitsi Robles had 6. Brian Basconis had 8 points. Blue with a 3-pointer. McCallum with a 3-pointer. And Layton with a 3-pointer to round out the 46 points. Meanwhile, on the other side of the ledger for Cathedral High School, it was Tamia Darling with 13 points. Hija Allen Paisley had 14, including 3 3-pointers. It was Jasmine Day Cox with 7 points. I'll make that 10, excuse me. It was Kiana Rains with 10. Milani Smith with 8. And rounding out the scoring was Leilani Benson with 4 points. So the Cathedral High School Panthers will advance to the Friday night championship game here in the Edmund Murphy Winter Classic. To play the winner of this next game, Tingsboro High School and the home team, the Dracut Lady Middies. We will be back for all of the action in just a few minutes.